You may not see him. He sees you each time you besiege. Just close your eyes and feel his presence is real. Let your burden release to the one he cares. It's a story about a man and his 3-year-old son. A man came out of his home to admire his new truck. To his puzzlement, his 3-year-old son was happily hammering dents into the shiny paints of the truck. The man ran to him, knocked him away, and hammered the little boy's hands into pulp as punishment. When the father calmed down, he rushed his son to the hospital, although the doctors tried desperately to save the cursed bone of the boy. He finally had to amputate fingers from the boy's both hands. When the boy woke up from his surgery and saw his bandaged stubs, he innocently said, "Daddy, I'm sorry about your truck," and asked, "But when are my fingers growing back?" The father felt so guilty about what he had done to his son, he went home and committed suicide. My dear brothers and sisters, think about this story. The next time someone steps into your feet or you wish to take revenge, think first before you lose your patience with someone you love. Trucks can be repaired. Broken bones and hurt feelings often can't. Too often, we fail to recognize the difference between the person and the personality. We forget that forgiveness is greater than revenge. Patience will break you, wreck you, make you want to scream out loud, make you to leave everything. But for His love, you have to keep going, keep trying, because He promised that He loves and is with the patient. He promised, He promised. So many times in our lives, something happened to us and we feel like this is the worst that can happen to us. But then, after the trial, when relief and ease come, we realize that the difficult times had happened for the good to come. So, it is very important that the believers have to be patient and know that Allah is sufficient for us and He is the best arrangers for all our affairs. He will guide us to that which is good for us in this life and hereafter too. Sabr is more than patience. It is the way that deals with the hardship while waiting for it to pass. It is also to accept the situation as the will of Allah. It is the strength of our soul. It teaches us not to be break when we have been bent. No matter what your life endeavors, you know this world is a test. Endurance is a weighty word, a word that can't be taken lightly, a word that affects each one. The one who is patient, Allah is with him. He listens to your heart where no one can reach. You may not see Him. He sees you each time you besiege. Just close your eyes and feel His presence is real. Let your burden release to the one He cares. At last, I want to say, Inna Allaha ma'as sabirin. Allah is with the patient.